on my feet. Put y'all over me. Louboutin and Valentino, you ain't getting what you see. Prada on my feet. Put y'all over me. Louboutin and Valentino, you ain't getting what you see.
Hello, 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 hello. How's it going, people? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. It is the 17th of August, and Arsenal have gotten the 3 points on the board in the league. First game against Manchester United. We did the job. 3 points at the end of the day is all that matters. Let's be real, but I cannot deny and I cannot hide the fact that the performance was shocking, to say the least. We were lucky that United could not finish their dinner. We were lucky they hit the post. Raya made some brilliant saves. Not gonna lie, it was ugly. It was ugly to the maximum extent, but somehow we got the job done. We looked awful. We looked genuinely awful. Gyökeres looked lost up top, and that is mostly, obviously, it's going to take time, but it also feels like Mikel Arteta has no idea what to do without an out-striker to some extent. Saka, well, it is what it is. Martinelli, why is he still here? Obviously, as I said, 3 points is all that matters. 3 points is all that matters. But again, this performance showed that we are not ready. We are not ready for the season. Obviously, next weekend we play Leeds at home, which you would expect us to do better in, let's be real, performance-wise. But in 2 weeks, we play Liverpool at Anfield. We haven't won at Anfield in 13 years. In 13 years, we haven't won at Anfield. And let's be real, if we were playing this game specifically at Anfield, we would have been annihilated, to say the least. And also, one of the most annoying things is we scored the first goal, and we didn't go for second. We didn't go for third. We didn't create pretty much anything from open play, which was total and utter embarrassment. Cunha, Mbeumo, they had Ben White on toast the whole game. The whole game until he got subbed off. Half the time I was even surprised seeing him. He should be at right back. He's somewhere at right wing, striker, wherever he is, for God's sakes. Let's be real, the game was awful. Defensively, we were also questionable. Thank God for Gabriel Magalhaes, who has recovered quickly enough to start the season, because if there was Kiwior there or somebody else, again, we probably would have been done. We would have been done. After 1 billion spent, it was beyond shocking, to say the least. Beyond. And if this game didn't show that we need a left wing desperately, to say the least, I don't know what will. If this game didn't show that this manager is not cut out, I don't know what will. Because I have very big doubts regarding that he's gonna get tuned out of Gyökeres, because as I said, Gyökeres looked like he was a lost puppy. He looked lost on the pitch. We didn't feed him the ball. When he got the ball, his touches were super heavy. His passing was not there. Obviously, it takes time, as they say, but we cannot also judge him too much because he will need some games to adjust to the league, to adjust to the team, adjust to the style. Let's be real and let's be honest. At the same time, there are marks that are very big question marks at the moment. And this performance, even though we got 3 points on the board, we got the win, which was very scary before. There are still more questions being raised than answers given for this season, for the upcoming games, and for the team, manager, and club as a whole. So definitely, it's gonna be insane. Like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. Leave your thoughts in the live chat. And let's see what everything says. Big up Resta Stocks, resident United fan as well. United fan, win is a win on my way to work. Enjoy your work, because I'm not going to lie, United didn't deserve to lose this game. United did not deserve to lose this game, in my opinion. A draw would have been maybe a fair result, even though Arsenal didn't do much from this game. It kind of reminded me of the game we last year played at Emirates. Amorim did everything possible to nullify us from open play. He did that. He did that to a very big extent. We tried to create something. It didn't work out. They were cooking us on counters, to maximum extent. We had a very high line, which got exposed massively, especially with Ben White at right back. And yeah, we just got lucky that Dorgo hit post. Raya made 2-3 wonder saves to some extent, let's be real. And that United are bad at finishing, let's be real. We genuinely caught life in that department. At the same time, 3 points on the board, could not be happier. 1-0 to the Arsenal. But we cannot just gloss over the awful performance we just saw. Let's be real. Big up, Biggie. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Big up, TK. Go subscribe to TK as well. Did the first watch-along ever on his channel today. So go show him some love as well. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done. Facts. We were shit. Well, no argument about that. Team looked awful. Yeah, team looked awful. Genuinely. Big up, Chris Walsh, Liverpool fan in the chat. You got the win. All that matters. Defensively, you were resilient, but United more threatening attacking-wise. Yeah. Luke Shaw locked down Bukayo Saka to a very big extent. That is the nuts part. Luke Shaw locked Bukayo Saka down. Dorgu was also to some extent unsurpassable. Going forwards, he was threatening. Going backwards, he was a rock. Like, United have very big, good team. And you could see also today that they had very, very, very good team and they had very good tactics in place. Despite the fact that they maybe need, let's just say, 2-3 more signings, their midfield needs freshening up, their defense and goalkeeper, obviously. Overall, United is not going to finish 15th this season. You can already tell that much. And Cunha, Buemo, no time to adjust. They didn't need time. They instantly went in and pretty much cooked us the whole game. To matter of fact, they pretty much cooked us the whole game. Arsenal still level below both of us. 100% City and Liverpool, yeah. And City always go for second goal, more Arsenal defending. Exactly. We scored the first goal, 1-0 up, and bang, we sat back. We didn't go instantly for second, third to kill the game off. We do this under Mikel Arteta. Since 22-23 season, when we just blitz the teams instantly, we score a goal and then sit back, invite the pressure, try to hit them on counter. And we saw that Martinelli is not cut out for the counter-attacking game, the things he did, the ball he lost. Ødegaard, oh my days, let's not even go there at the moment. Saka got locked down to some extent. Gyökeres was running out around like headless chicken, lost puppy and everything. It wasn't pretty. Zubimendi also wasn't as brilliant as he was, for example, against Bilbao. But against Bilbao, he plays every week, but it feels like every season before, so he knows how to play against them. And we saw that he got also, to some extent, annihilated. And we saw the same Zubimendi, a bit better, but to the same level we saw when he played Europa League again with Sociedad against United last year. Amorim had all that figured out. He had figured that out to a T. Set piece FC, ole, ole. Set piece FC, ole, 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 and all this stuff. Let's be real. Thanks to set pieces, we won the game. Thanks to set pieces, we won the game. Thanks to set piece situations, we won the game at the end of the day. Just like at Emirates last year. We got nullified on the pitch, 2 corners, we win. Same happened today. We got lucky that it wasn't a draw and it wasn't everything. Like, this is actually insane if you come to think of it. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. We take the 3 points, we run away and hide. Like, let's be real, we run away and hide. If that was Liverpool or City, we lose. Maybe not City, but Liverpool definitely. With Liverpool at the moment, definitely, people. Like the stream and subscribe. Listen what AJ is saying. Big up views on sport. Big up views. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Nice watch along as well today. Big up to you. Go subscribe to views as well, people. Go subscribe to views. Show him some love. Big up Hendon. And all watching 1 billion spent for that, Dross. Yeah. 1 billion spent to watch this. This bum manager was using Gyökeres as a winger, yeah. Same as Havertz. They both drifted out to right wing, left wing. They were drifting out wide. I get with Gyökeres because he loves to attack, like inverting from the left wing, but he's not a left winger. He loves to attack from that left side. I get it. But at the moment, Gyökeres should be in a kind of position where he gets the ball and we play to his strengths to some extent. Here is Views' channel. Go show him some love, people. Big up AFC always. Big up, that was so difficult to watch. Absolutely dreadful. 100%. Madueke should have scored that second. Yeah. Bukayo Saka also had a chance to score. Like, we could have scored right on the deadline around 89th, 90th minute in the added time. We could have put the game to bed. We just didn't. Again, we just got lucky that we were already 1 goal ahead, because if Calafiori, that goal doesn't count, if it doesn't go in, if we don't score that, this game finishes 0-0. Like, that's how I see it. It finishes 0-0. Or maybe even United, thanks to home ground and crowd and everything advantage, we maybe go and lose that game. There's also a possibility of that. Here is TK's channel. Go subscribe to him. Show him some love. Martinelli was born on the border. So, yeah, Martinelli sent him back to Bolivia, San Salvador, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, wherever. Send him back to there and get us a proper left winger. Big up, Gavin. Hope you're doing well. Big up, Waffledon. Big up. Also did a watch along today. Big up. Go subscribe to him as well. Go subscribe. Show him some love. and all the good stuff. Slap them likes, people. Slap them likes and subscribe if you haven't already. Next time I need to redirect to you. All good. Every day I stream at this time. Every day, 8 p.m. UK time, I am live. Every day. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, big up to you. Big up. And by the way, just unrelated subject. My FPL is cooked to the maximum extent. My FPL is cooked to maximum extent. I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking too great. Sign Eze now and play him in the 10. Yeah, Ødegaard was also, for me, Ødegaard today was insane. And not in a good way. He had some good moments overall. Again, it wasn't it. For a guy who comes out and says that second is not a failure, like that performance left much more to be desired. If we are looking at stats, since there are stats people and people love stats, right? These are Ødegaard's stats for today. This is what Ødegaard did today. 63 touches, 25 final third passes, 7 times possession, 1, 5 duels, 1, 5 clearance. Basically, you see it on the screen. I don't want to read this out, right? But for Ødegaard, I give him a 4 or 5 out of 10 for today's performance. His final pass, many times, left to desired more. It was misplaced. It was mishit. He lost the ball standing still. He got shoved off the ball way too much. More hair flicks than anything, to be honest, today. Our passing overall as a team today was actually quite embarrassing. We were always late for the every 50-50 ball. We got out-muscled. We got outworked by United on the pitch today. We got literally outworked by Manchester United on the pitch, which is quite insane to even think about it, given that where United is technically and where Arsenal are, or Arsenal should be, if we are looking from that point of view. Big up Wahaha, congrats on the win. Thank you. Wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. Big up BBK. Look at all the legends in the chat. Big up. Everyone's a legend in this chat. Big up. Subscribe to BBK as well, people. Show him some love. Yeah, big up Waffle. Big up. Subscribe to Waffle as well. I don't know what they're doing at Old Trafford, but the camera position made my eye twitch. Like, the camera angles are a bit weird. Even in the first few games of the season as well, they had to zoom in, zoom out. They changed some angles. Like, you could see sometimes when they switch cameras, and when the camera turns back to the main camera, it has a different angle, different zoom. I think they have all out of focus, out of zoom and everything. They haven't figured everything out. They'll have to say Ødegaard wasn't bad, but he should have been much better. Again, in the big game, he went in hiding to some extent. Here's BBK's link as well, people. Show him some love. Big up, Sean. Big up, Sean. Hope you're doing well today. Big up, Sheldon. Won't stay long. We don't win at Old Trafford. We didn't need performance. We need result. True. At Old Trafford, no matter how you look at it, no matter what year it has been, Old Trafford is always a place where we go, where we struggle, right? We haven't lost in the last 13 games. Big up Mabas for tweeting this and tagging me into this. In the last 13 games, right? In the last 13 games, basically since Mikel Arteta has taken over Arsenal, right? We are not doing that bad. We have won 8 games. We have lost 3 and drawn 2, which is not too bad. It's literally not too bad, if you ask me. Where is it? Share this tab. Yeah, it's not too bad. Definitely it's not too bad. So we'll see how that goes, because the top 6, big 6 teams is never an issue for Arsenal. It has never been an issue for Arsenal. It's always the smaller teams that always somehow do us over at the end of the day. Here's Rasta Stocks link, Resident United fan. Go show him some love as well, people. If you give United a goalkeeper in the DM, they finish top 5. Yeah, and that's what I've been saying. That's what I mean by saying that United need 2-3 more players, and they could be good. They need a goalkeeper, obviously. They need a number 6 to replace Casemiro. But at the end of the day, they have a very solid team. Attack is relentless. It's very free-flowing. At least, obviously, we made it look that way. But it is very dangerous, very technical, very direct. They can cause chaos, similarly like PSG's, for example, front line. Defensively, with 3 at the back, well, 5 at the back, right? They're also solid. Yoro was decent. De Ligt had a very great game. I'm not going to lie. Luke Shaw clamped down Bukayo Saka together with Dorgu. It worked to a T as well. So if they can find a proper right wing back, obviously Mazraoui was injured, so that helped us. I'm not going to lie. Mazraoui was injured, so that helped for us in those terms. Yeah, it was United have a very decent squad. United have people. Like and people. If you haven't already liked the stream, subscribe if you're new. Let's see where this takes us. Every season under this manager, our attackers get worse. Arteta tactics. Yeah, and that is the big thing. That is the big thing. Every single time we play at our attack kind of regresses every single time, which is quite worrying. Set piece FC, ole ole. Yeah, Nasir, that's what it is. Set piece FC, Payapulis, you know, and all this stuff. Stoke City FC, bigger fish to fry. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't want to hear that this season whatsoever. Bigger fish to fry, you know. Why is Saka so big? Well, I assume because he's not in shape. He hasn't trained too much and everything. He will kick into gear, but you can see that Bukayo Saka as well was out of sorts. He was out of practice. He needed more game time. I think Saka, if he gets back to somewhat level, I think it's gonna happen in a month or so. Because Bukayo Saka also looked like he had good moments, but he also wasn't the same Saka we have the same Saka we have been used to seeing. At the end of the day, I'm happy with the 3 points. Fact, same as the performance. Only players who can hold their heads high are Ryan Gabriel. Yeah, to some extent, I would put it Saliba in there as well. But yeah, those are the players. Calafiori had a somewhat decent game. He got caught out a few times, hence he got a yellow. I'm kind of surprised he kind of slowed down a bit once he got the yellow, which is obviously the smart thing to do. But he got cooked too many times on that left side. With double pivot, with Calafiori going forward, we look very dangerous in the attack. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, United nullified it today, but overall, we look more direct and we have more options in the attack when we play Rice, Zubimendi in the double pivot, and Calafiori plays left back. With Skelly, he has to invert, and Rice goes up, and it kind of stifles our attack, which definitely is not helping us to create. If he finishes 15th, maybe. Bloody hell. How many touches did Gyökeres get? I'm curious. I think I have it somewhere. I haven't Gyökeres' stats against United. I want to see this. I can find this for you. I can find this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Gyökeres' stats against United. Sorry, my mistake. Here we go. Gyökeres versus Man United, 59 minutes. And by the way, in group chats, I said that Havertz is going to come on in 60th minute, and that also happened. 59 minutes, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 key passes, 0 celebrations, 45 hair flicks, 5.8 kilometers cardio completed. He didn't have many touches. Like if I go to, let's just say, let me check if I can find how much Gyökeres did today. If I can find it. Give me a sec. Lineups, Gyökeres, share. Yeah, I need to zoom in a bit, but yeah. Gyökeres played basically 60 minutes, 7.8 kilometers covered, top speed 31.4 kilometers, accurate passes 4 out of 9, expected assists 0.06. And that's about it. He didn't do much. 12 sprints. 21 touches in the attack, 3 touches in opponent's box. For a focal point of a striker, that is definitely not something you want to see. Definitely not something you want to see. I'm just going to put it that way. Obviously, it's early days because first game in Premier League and all this stuff. Plus, Amram knows how to nullify Gyökeres since he has coached him for quite a few years. At the same time, I'm not going to lie, Gyökeres looked quite clueless what to do in the attack. Because this manager as well, and I've been saying this for the longest time, this manager has never had an out-and-out striker. He doesn't know how to coach an out-and-out striker. Hence, there will lie this problem that Gyökeres might struggle quite a bit. That is the biggest thing. And for me, that is the biggest question mark. Can he make Gyökeres work in this team? I'm just glad we won, to be honest. Same. 3 points, let's move on, but the performance definitely not good. Big up Charles. How long can we make this charade of Gyökeres play like Peter Crouch? He's 27. He's not 21 who can be molded. He has to be played in. He can turn definitely like De Ligt. Exactly. We definitely don't play to his strengths as well because that doesn't fit our style. And if Mikel Arteta actually would be a proper manager and open up to change, he would change his system a tiny bit to fit Gyökeres' style. But Mikel Arteta does the opposite thing. He basically changes the player to fit Arteta's style, not the other way around, which obviously has made other players look worse than they actually are. And hence why that is maybe also with Ødegaard, Martinelli, also Saka to some extent, for quite a few players of ours, I'm not going to lie. Big up, Harry. Hope you're doing well today. I don't understand how all the coaching staff looked at Martinelli after 22-23 and thought to themselves, yeah, he'll work. No idea. That is on injuries a bit, which kind of destroyed his confidence in Mikel Arteta because he changed the system. Martinelli got injured, and that was all she wrote. Since Mikel Arteta went from that free-flowing attacking football to defensive controlling possession type of crap, basically, Martinelli has disappeared. We have had the blueprint how we should play with Martinelli, how we should play. Also, we had blueprint how to play with Pepe when he played at Lille. And when obviously we signed him, when Martinelli was at team, we haven't done that. We don't play to our players' strengths. That for me is one of the biggest issues with this manager and the club at the moment. We genuinely don't play players to his strengths. We adjust the player to fit the system, not the system to fit the player. Big up, Ash. Hope you're doing well today. FPL is a myth, mate, like Arsenal. For me, seriously, it is a myth. I haven't even checked. How many points do I have in FPL? Like, serious talk. Points in FPL. Not gonna lie. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I have 43 points. 51 is the average. Highest one is 128. Probably someone who triple captain Semenyo or Ballard in this instance. Something like that. Or someone captained Haaland and everything. But yeah. For me personally, it's 43 points. And that's it. That's all she wrote for example, for this weekend. Big up, Mabas. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Saliba looked off. Saka ain't fit. White ain't the same post-injury. Midfield was non-existent. Left-wing options all the same. Left-back options can't defend. Saka getting locked up by Shaw. Gyökeres no service. Yeah. That is pretty much the summary of how Arsenal played in the attack. Set piece FC, ole ole. Hence why we have this. Hence why we have Stoke City, Mikel Arteta, and this image here. Hence why. Would you be fine if your club finished 15 but won a Tinpa trophy? Define Tinpa trophy. Top Gooners and their goddamn excuses. Ødegaard was the best of everyone outside of the defense, even though he wasn't great. Ødegaard definitely wasn't great. But you can't shit on him before saying all the other players in midfield, and no offense. But yeah, to be honest, that is true. Ødegaard didn't have a bad game. Ødegaard was, I would say 5, maybe 6 out of 10. But definitely at the key moments, he definitely made some wrong decisions. And at some key moments, he got really easily shoved off the ball and he lost possession. That is Ødegaard's trademark, and unfortunately, that is the case. For me, that is the case. How many possessions lost? Oh, bloody hell. Let me check this, by the way. Let me check this. Let's check this, actually. Ødegaard versus United, right? That's what we need. As we are here and talking about this. 0 shots, chance created, Ødegaard, chances, Ødegaard. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I need to find a place where I could look at these stats, because otherwise it's very annoying to the same extent. But yeah, one thing I will say about this game though. David Raya won man of the match, right? He made 7 saves. 7 saves, which is by far the most saves any goalkeeper apparently had made this game week, which already shows how bad we were. Just putting it out there. It already shows how bad we were in the grand scheme of things. Like how open our defense was, how open we were in general, and everything. So that definitely is going to show what is what, if we are looking at it from that point of view. Anyways, Ødegaard, right? We need to look at Ødegaard's stats. Let's just go this way. Let's remove this, add this to stage. Let's zoom in a bit. Here we go, Ødegaard, right? Nobody cares how much he runs. Shots on target, 1 of 2. 63 touches, 4 touches in opponent's box. Same amount as Gyökeres, by the way. 3 out of 5 successful dribbles, 8 passes into final third. Long ball accuracy, 5 out of 7. No tackles, 1, 0 blocks, 5 clearances. We all saw Ødegaard in our box quite a bit, clearing the lines. Let's be real. One headed clearance, 1 interception, 7 defensive contributions from our creative number 10 that should be up the pitch, by the way. Ground duels, 1, not bad. 1 foul, fouls committed, also 1. So he, by the looks of this, he did quite a bit of work defensively as well. Let's be real, and that's what Mikel Arteta also wants, that his team does defensive work forwards and backwards, which on paper and in general could sound good because we attack as a team and defend as a team. The thing is, though, once we defend as a team, once we get the ball, we have no outlets to attack as a team. We have to hold the ball. We have to wait for other ones to catch up, which obviously kind of slows down our counters and chances to do anything, to be honest, many times. We saw that last season to a T. The VR stole my points at FPL. I got Eze as my captain, and they stole his goal. Yeah. For me, Forest, for example, conceding that penalty stole my points from FPL. Brighton conceding late from the Kuipers, he stole his points and everything. Like, for me, it's I had a mare. I'm not gonna lie. I'm first time playing FPL in my life, and I already think I'm screwing everything up, and I had a mare, even though I'm on 40-something points. Literally, it was like watching Stoke City today. This is phase 6, top 4 trophy settings. Yeah, that's what Ødegaard said. Second is not a failure. Be happy, Sean. Be happy with that. Results bigger than the performance that we need to fix up. 2 weeks we play at Anfield, and at Anfield this shit is not gonna fly. Let's be real. Yeah, that's the wild about performance. Rise of Mendy looked tired. Martinelli, Madueke basically making us players with 10 players. Yeah, our players don't look fit. Yeah, might be over exhaustion from the preseason or something. Or Arteta is trying to do what Pep Guardiola used to do. Remember when City starts slow in the beginning of the season, and once the December hits something like that, they just go unbeaten till the end of the season, pretty much. We cannot do that. Well, we have done it. Kinda when in 23-24 season, right? But we haven't done it since, and we don't have that in us. I don't think as well. We just love losing points to the Everton, to the Brentford, and all these teams. Yeah, Everton, Brentford, Burnley, Southampton, West Ham at home, Brighton, Bournemouth, all these teams, Fulham, the teams we should be beating, we lose points to them. Big up my boss. Yeah, I wish we got more goals, but it didn't look that way. 50 million down the drain. Chelsea robbed us again. Yeah, big up, yes, the taxman as well. However, a win is a win. Fact. I can't have Man U fans around me giving me banter. Exactly. 100%. You missed the big stats. 0 shots. Yeah. For Gyökeres, yeah. Gyökeres passes were misplaced too. Yeah. He had 4 out of 9, I think it was, passes, right? He misplaced, I think, 2 or 3 passes between the defenders where Saka could have run in one-on-one, or he had a good chance to take a shot. And unfortunately, yeah, he misplaced those or overhit those. His crosses didn't hit the mark. I said that also during the time when we were linked with him in the streams, that Gyökeres' passing is not the greatest, and we will need to work around it. And it looks like Arteta is kind of forcing him to actually play the ball. 21 touches, 4 out of 9, 0 shots, 0 key passes. Yep, that is our main striker at the moment. He looked lost, but that is also on Mikel Arteta because he has to make him play good. It will take time. Let's be real. We are not shitting on Gyökeres here. It's gonna take time to some extent. He will need, let's just say, 3-4 games to adjust to fit in Premier League, all that crap, right? At the same time, this manager has never had a striker. He doesn't know what it takes to coach a striker, what it takes to put the striker into the team, how to surround him, how to play as his focal point, because I get the very strong feeling that this manager, aka Mikel Arteta, wants to build a team that doesn't have a striker. He wants to play football without out-and-out number 9. And since obviously the pressure from Berta, the fan base, was to get a striker, he actually kind of folded in that because he wanted Sesko, because that would give him more time to figure shit out, how to play with a striker, right? With Gyökeres, he doesn't have that leeway room to figure stuff out because Gyökeres is already made product. So you either put him in the team and he works, or you have screwed it up and you don't know how to make him work. There is no gray area anymore with this. There is no gray area. Gyökeres looked out of match fitness. Yeah, he hasn't played, and that is going to be an excuse. He was puffing hard at 20 minutes. Hence why I'm very worried that he might not start against Leeds. Or he will start against Leeds and going to get subbed off maybe even sooner. Big up Pepper as well. Big up Pepper. Big up AJ. 16 likes, people. If you can push it up to 30, let's just say 30 likes for the first game of the Premier League would be phenomenal. Free Venieri, that is also the case. Max Daumann went to Manchester with the team, wasn't even in the squad. Venieri as well was left on the bench. Why? Why Venieri didn't get a time? You want to tell me he would have done worse than, for example, Madueke or Martinelli or someone like that? No chance in hell. If we don't buy a left wing, we are definitely not in the title race. You can write it all off already. It's a top 4 race. And then if we are lucky, we can maybe muster some cups there, here or there. I think I scrapped 40 terrible. Yeah, it's same for me. First time playing, but I think I also only scrapped 40. How many points did I have? I already forgot. I had 43 points. 43 points. Munoz screwed me up. Munoz was one of the reasons. Palmer had 3 points. It was a shocking display. Delap got me 1 point. Gyökeres got me 1 point. Bruno Fernandes got 2 points. Palmer got 3 points. Wirtz got 2 points. I really got done over. And given the fact that Alex Moreno didn't even play for Aston Villa and he got 0 points, I totally missed the boat on, let's just say, another 5 points. I could have been at 48 potentially, something like that. Mate, we play Champions League football. Europa League is beneath our level. We beat the likes of Real Madrid, not Celta Vigo. There were never a comparison to begin with, just forced hate by rivals. Are you blind when you watch Arsenal play? Are you like the refs, for example, sometimes in the game where foul is a foul and they decide not to give a foul? Did you watch the game? Did you watch the performance? But Arteta's style is shit. He can make Prime Messi look like a guy who has never played the game. Yeah, he would make Messi look like Madueke. That is a big thing. Let's be real. Bigger Prime. I know we sucked, but sometimes we still have to get 3 points, and we did. And that is the big thing. Of course, we did play horrible. Also, my friend was watching with me, and he fell asleep. Well, to be honest, cannot blame him. Cannot blame him for that. It has always been Arsenal over Arteta. So you are Arteta out? But you simply can't ignore what his man has done. Nobody's ignoring that. Like, what are you doing here? Hearing other Arsenal channels say the team needs to gel, it's such bollock. City, Liverpool, and United just show that it's as that teams with new players can perform well. Our fans have excuses for everything. Exactly. They will find excuses. Oh, give him time. Oh, and all this stuff. They don't. They don't. I'm giving Gyökeres time just because there are too many variables. For me personally, Gyökeres will need some time to adjust, right? He hasn't played. He first time in Prem. Very weak argument. Arteta doesn't know how to coach a striker. That is the biggest thing for me. Hence why I'm not gonna pin anything on Gyökeres at the moment. I need to see how Arteta envisions him in the system when he plays a few games, and you have a sample size to basically make some judgments from at the end of the day. But the fact that Mikel Arteta has never coached a striker and he doesn't know how to put him in the team, that already is the first worrying thing. Yeah, but in the key moments like that counter-attack, we had our wingers running inside where all the defenders were instead of giving him run out wide. Exactly. We didn't spread the play just to stretch out the defense. Maybe someone then could run in between. Nobody tried to run in between the lines. Everyone just piled up together. Like no room to pass, no room to distribute the ball or anything. Big up, Gary. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Big up, Gary. Go subscribe to Gary as well, people. I had Raya goal in FPL. I love that, dude. GG to you. He made some wonderful saves. He got man of the match. Most saves in Premier League this game week. Sorry, which is quite fantastic for you. You definitely got some nice points. How many points did you get for Raya? How many points did you get for Raya? And that like I'm sick of that 37 pounds to sack today, so do it. Yeah. Pay that money from Madueke is 52 million to sack Arteta, then spend the 20 million that has left, 10 million, split it in half, and give it to a winning manager. See what happens. If Raya didn't get a yellow card, I would have been yeah, most likely. Most likely if Raya didn't get a yellow card. How many times did the United keeper find Bruno or another player, they took a touch and found Buemo or Cunha. They played the game we should be. If they had Gyökeres, if they had Gyökeres up top, right? Or even if they had maybe a bit more direct attack, if they had a bit more luck even, let's be real, they could have scored 3-4 goals. Our defense looked very shaky. There had holes in our defense. We just got lucky they couldn't finish their dinner. Raya made some great saves as well. We cannot deny that. Cunha had everyone on toast, especially Ben White. Buemo was running in from the left and through our midfield and defense at times, like hot knife through bar. Like, it was a very worrying and very nerve-wracking thing to watch in general. But as I said before, if United get a proper goalkeeper and a proper number 6, they will finish in top 6. They will get a high place. They genuinely need 2 pieces. And rest of them, if they get coached properly, they're going to be dangerous because you already can see how their attack is doing properly. The attack already has gelled and they're creating chances. And at some point, it will click and they will start to score goals on consistent basis. That's how it feels like. Big up, Matchday Guru. Big up. Hope you're doing well today, my guy. Big up. Martinelli literally ran inside every single time. Honestly, at this point, I couldn't care if we canceled his contract. I don't blame you. Martinelli, I think his time has passed. It's long overdue, and he has to go. Personally, that is the case for me. That's how I feel. Big up. Go subscribe to Matchday Guru as well, Arsenal fan. Big up, Jimmy. We look poor today, to say the least. And I feel we are so short still. It will be criminal if we don't sign a 10 or a winger. And that for me is the case. After we signed Gyökeres, I instantly said, personally, I believe we need 3 more signings. A left wing, a number 10, and a left back. And people said, well, I don't know what I'm talking about. We will get 1 more signing and we will win the league. That's what I got told. So far, it doesn't look like we're going to win anything. Because if we don't shape up and if we don't improve our performances, we can forget about everything. Today's game, as great as we got, 3 points, that is fantastic. Let's be real, first game of the season. We have to deal with it and all this stuff. Long term, if we don't improve and improve quickly, it will cost us. Because let's not forget, we are playing Leeds at home next week. Should be a win, but we'll see, right? We're going to win. I believe so, we're going to win. Then again, knowing Arsenal, whenever it's a sure thing, we somehow make it hard for ourselves. And after Leeds game, we go away. We go away to Anfield, place where we haven't won over a decade. Like that already. And with this defense we saw right now, I'm scared for my life. Ekitike, Salah, Verts, they're gonna run through it. They're gonna run right through it. Smash the likes, people. Exactly. Smash the likes and subscribe. Smash the likes and subscribe, people, if you haven't already. I'm tired, bro. Our club meeting. 21 likes, people. Big up. Let's push it up to 30. 48 people in here, to be honest. Raw. That's the second or third time only that I've been live. I've had this many viewers. Big up to you all, legends in the chat and watching the stream. Big up to you all. Smash the likes and subscribe if you haven't already. But Eze was the only there if Wanjeri left. But Wanjeri will play hella games, and we saw none of that today. That is the nuts part. You gotta have Ekitike and Salah on your FPL for the first half of the season. I'm gonna change. I know that you can change one player, if I'm not mistaken. Rest of them cost you points or something weird like that. You have to take a penalty. But I am at the moment in desperate need to change at least 3 or 4 players, which I guess I will have to take under the chin in those terms and just have to make some changes ASAP. Bro, how did you not have an Arsenal player in defense? Or I had Saliba in defense. That's the only good thing we have. I had Saliba, don't worry. I had Saliba in my FPL. Saliba I had as a center back, and Saliba got me 9 points. I had Saliba in my team. Saliba got me 9 points. I had Gyökeres and Saliba. I purposely took out Saka, right, for Bruno Fernandes, which hasn't worked anyways. But yeah, I had Saliba in defense, and I got 9 points for Saliba. Glesner fades 1 Palace as successful as Arteta phase 6. And we will see as they go to Spurs. Sunderland look better than us. Oh, Sunderland absolutely annihilated West Ham. That was a nuts game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not annihilated like point per point, right? But West Ham, to be honest, you could argue that what's its face? West Ham should have gotten something out of the game because West Ham had more possession, shots, and everything. They looked like they will do something, but it never translated in the game. Meanwhile, Sunderland, they were patient, they played to their strengths, and it worked like a charm. And my camera, as I'm talking about West Ham, has not a good sign since we play West Ham in about 4 weeks. I'm on 59 points right now after VR stole my points. 59, that's great. That's more than the average, and that's hella more than me, 16 points more than me. If Manchester United had started Sesko, we lose. Maybe, maybe not. Depends. That is definitely depends. 22 likes, big up, people. Push it up to 30 if it's possible, please. 865 subs, big up. 35 away from the 900. Let's go. Smash the subscribe button as well, people. It's good that they won't get anyone now. They got no money. Who, United or who? Big up, Liam. Big up, Liam. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I'm angry. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. To take Gyökeres off his evidence, it's personal to Arteta. He wants him to fall. To put his pet donkey on says everything. The system won't change. I get it, but Gyökeres also looked beat. He couldn't breathe. It was very hard for him. He looked out of shape. He had to come off. I said that Havertz, before the game, in group chats, I said that Havertz is going to come on the game around 60th minute, and that also translated in real life. I expected it because of the game performances and the fact that he's still a bit out of shape. Like, that was expected. But the performance Gyökeres put in, oh, bloody hell. This game just showed us how bad White defense is. Yep, it showed how bad Ben White defensively is, and it was a rough watch. Meaning many more shit Gyökeres performance, but hey, that's the end of Scumbag Art. We'll see if Arteta can manage to coach actually not proper striker. Hey, this manager passion has him over. Damn, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Just performance, we did not deserve to win, but we won the game. Let's be real. United deserved it a bit more. Let's be real as well. And it's quite interesting that they didn't get anything based even on the chances and how they played. But that is similar. Like remember, Arsenal had no business in winning in the FA Cup final, in the finals against United, where they annihilated us, and then we won. And we won the trophy. Like there are games like that. Obviously, we kind of lucked out a bit as well in this one. 6 years and no style of play. Well, welcome to Arsenal. Welcome to Arsenal. Big up, Kwame. Big up, Kwame. Long time no see, my guy. Big up, big up, big up, big up. I'm doing well. Arsenal won, so I'm doing great. The performance is awful, but hey, it is what it is. Nothing exciting about 1-0 against United. Absolutely pathetic. Facts. 3 points is the only exciting thing. Only exciting thing is the fact that we have 3 points on the board. Besides that, nothing. Nothing excited me over this game, to be honest. If we play like that, that Leeds game will be a tough game too. Facts, 100%. Leeds will know how to pounce on you, 100%. They actually are the best team to get promoted and will be up for it coming to the Emirates. We always have some very tough games against the Leeds, don't we? We will see how Leeds play tomorrow. Leeds play against who Leeds play against tomorrow? Fulham. Leeds have a game tomorrow. Who is it against? Fulham or something like that? Everton. Leeds play Everton tomorrow, so we will see how that develops. We will see how that develops tomorrow, obviously. My camera is really pissing me off. It's not even in focus, and it's really bothering me to the very high extent. I'm very sorry for changing cameras. I had Saliba as well. Yeah. Give Rene Slegas the men's job. He has 97 goal scoring. Gyökeres, yet don't know how to use. He doesn't. He hasn't coached a striker, so how would he know? Like seriously, he has never coached a striker. He definitely not know. Purposely running him because he don't. Exactly. Yes, give Sleggers till the end of the season. Arteta isn't the right manager. I am proven right. Yeah, Arteta is not the right manager for the players he has at the club. Certain players he is right for in the club, but the players that should be carrying the team, getting us over the line, like Saka, Gyökeres, Declan Rice, even Zubimendi, he is not the right manager. Even the defense. Because let's be real, if we were not in such a fortunate situation that we have Timba, we have Saliba, we have Gabriel, and players like that at the back, we would be dusted long time ago. Because if we had still the defenses of Koscielny's and Vermaelens and stuff like that, this United team would shred us to bits. Let's be real. Not even talking about Mustafis, David Luiz's, Pablo Maris, and players like that. Squilacci's, Sanderos's, and the rest of the gang. Sikovska Martin. Yeah, I fully get you. I fully get you. Sack him. Facts. Facts. Absolute facts. It's absolutely pathetic. Just one goal from goalkeeping. Yeah. Please just build a team that is 6 foot plus. They will smoke us at our own unique ability, set pieces. That could be a big issue. Yeah. 25 likes, people. Big up. Like the stream if you haven't already. Push it up to 30 if it's possible. I had a feeling United wanted to sub Sesko on as soon as we took Gyökeres off. I was a little nervous. I was as well. City got Reinders and Cherky for less than we paid for West Ham for Reich. Cherky was less than Madueke. Yeah. Reinders was less than Madueke, by the way. Reinders was less than Madueke. Because Reinders went to City for 48 million, something like that. Yeah, 46 million pounds. Manchester City completed the Reinders signing. So Cherky went to Man City for 34 million. That's 46. That's 80 million pounds for Cherky and Reinders combined. When I wanted Reinders during the transfer window, well, in the beginning of the transfer window when I said it, people said he's crap, he's useless, and he's not good for Premier League. Like, go figure. Go figure. As Gooner Lee from AFTV says, international fans' opinions don't matter, as he says, right? Big up Kwame was crap today. Found yeah, Reinders, yeah. Reinders in this game shits on carefully. Oh, without shadow of a doubt, with light work. Yeah, Everton. Yeah, Leeds play Everton tomorrow. Yeah. If Leeds can sign the left wing that they had last season, they would be a hard team. Who did Leeds have? Who did Leeds have at left wing then? Wait, let me check. Left wing, because I watched Championship. I don't know which left wing you mean specifically. Then James, not Ramazani. You mean Ramazani or Solomon? Ramazani or Solomon? Which one do you mean? Because I know Ramazani, I think it's fully signed. Is Solomon also fully signed, or was he alone there? They have Rote. No, they don't have Rote. My bad. You mean Solomon, right? Because he's at Spurs at the moment. He should be. I think he was on loan there. If you need another mod, I'm available, mate. I do mod for Simio, the Chronicles of a Gooner. You do mod ship there. My Luis Enrique, Hansi Flick, Inzaghi, Zidane, Simeone, Diego Simeone. There are 5. We need any one of them. Yeah, and you could get Conte, you can get Mancini, there are lots of them. We will suffer this season. It's goodbye, Arteta. Pressure will be on at some point. Xavi or Zidane. Interesting. There are options flying around for the new. Ødegaard second is a failure. Exactly. Trade Ødegaard for Eze. I would be all for that. I'm not gonna lie. I would be all for that. But do you think Glasner wants a wet wipe like Ødegaard? We let Eze go to Spurs. Well, bloody hell. Trade Gabriel Martinelli for Lookman, then trade Trossard for Visa, then finally Ødegaard for Eze. We win both. Sounds too easy. There are no swaps these days. Solomon. Yeah. Solomon was great for Leeds. I thought they bought him, but he was on loan. That's my bad. I absolutely forgot that. The problem with Xavi is he couldn't handle the pressure, so I don't want him. However, I would back him for 2 years. Exactly. That is the thing. Xavi has won stuff, so you kind of would expect him to do some things. Obviously, under Xavi, right, the issue was that Rafinha, for example, also Lewandowski didn't look as good, per se. They didn't look as good as people would imagine, because he made them look somehow a bit worse. I'm not going to lie. At the same time, he would know how to get the best tune out of the players. I'm not going to lie. He would get actually the best tune out of the players. But under him, to be honest, if you look at it, they beat Sevilla, Vaio, Valmeria. They lost to Girona, but Girona was wham at that time. They knew how to play against big teams. Then again, he got schooled by Luis Enrique against PSG, for example. They lost El Clasico. They beat Atletico Madrid 3-0. Xavi has his standards. He knows how to coach a team. But there will be some issues even even if he plays. He was on loan. Yeah, my bad. Do they even want to sign him? Are there any rumors that Leeds would want to sign him full time? Because I can see Leeds going for it. We should have signed Semenyo before he signed a new deal. Well, that is Arsenal in a nutshell. We wanted to sign Douglas Luiz. He signed a new deal, went to Juventus 6 months later. We wanted to sign Sesko. He signed a new deal, and he now is at United. Well, that was not this summer before, all that crap, right? We wanted to sign Nico Williams. He signed a new deal, and he's now there. And Arsenal always do this. We wanted to sign Vlahovic. He signed for Juventus. I no longer want Simeone. He has also not won a trophy for 5 years. That is true. Simeone hasn't won for a while, but he has gone to another mad tactic these days. Remember how everyone cussed out Simeone for parking the bus and everything and all this stuff? He plays a much nicer football right now. He knows how to play the park the bus still, but he goes attacking now. And he plays like reverse defensive. Like, let's just say he defended in 4-4-2 in the box and everything, packed everything. He now attacks in 4-4-2, but he attacks in a way that they will have 4 attackers, 4 midfielders, 2 defenders half the time. It's actually quite brilliant to watch when he plays. It's actually quite brilliant. At the same time, it depends. It really depends. Ødegaard is... It's just me, but I would like to see Madueke sub in for Gyökeres rather than Kai. He's a quicker and his move fluid in the middle. Again, just a thought. For me personally, if we are subbing on Madueke for Gyökeres, right, I wouldn't mind seeing, let's just say this. We have attack, right? Saka, Gyökeres, Martinelli. If we take off Gyökeres and sub on Madueke, put Madueke on the left, put Martinelli down the middle, put him as a number 9. Because he has proven that he can be very good and very prolific there under Unai for Brazil and everything. He played a few games last season there as well, and he actually was very good there. It's just Mikel Arteta refuses to do that. Pep can turn almost every player to a good player. Arteta can turn almost every player into a yeah. Unfortunately, that is true. That was a damn snorefest, all without shadow of a doubt, half asleep. Calafiori's goal saved us big time. Big time. Yeah, and ironically enough, Ødegaard was our best midfielder, ironically enough, to some extent. But that doesn't say much. That genuinely doesn't say much. Because until Raya made those 2 saves in the last 15 minutes, I was sitting and thinking who is man of the match. And I actually was swaying of giving man of the match performances to Dorgu or Cunha or Mbuemo. And it kind of says a lot when my team is winning and I'm willing to give man of the match to United player. It says a lot of our performance, doesn't it? And then Raya made those 2 brilliant saves, and obviously he got he got the man of the match. That's actually kind of nuts. No positivity this season after this game and preseason, dude. Look, just watch. We're gonna win against Leeds like 4-0. Hypotheticals. Everyone will forget something's wrong. This is just that's how fan base goes. Nobody gets held accountable. But Ancelotti is washed up. Well, Stoke City FC coming. You mean this or this? We could have won Champions League and Premier League by now. With a different manager, 100%. He also wouldn't have wasted money how Arteta has. Xavi would give our young players game time. Yeah, with Xavi 100%, Ranieri would play a lot. Ranieri would definitely be one of the kind of focal points of the team to some extent. I think Max Daumann as well would get very quick integration into the team. That Kabi as well, potentially. Maybe Anush. There would be players that could come out from academy straight into the team, and they would rotate with bigger players, like more experienced players, like just senior players. The corner FC Gunspam, go trend this time, yeah. With any other manager, exactly. It's most likely Diego Simeone anyway, with Berta having power once again. If he has power to sack him, why not now? I agree with Martinelli too in the middle. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. This is how I know we aren't a giant club. We are just a big club. We finished the game with 19-20 Real Sociedad midfield. That team finished 6th in La Liga. Yeah. Oh, but it won the Copa del Rey. Well, but that was like what, half a year later, or a year even later after the COVID and everything. Like we finished with the Real Sociedad midfield of Ødegaard, Merino, and Zubimendi. Yeah. By the way, speaking of this, did you notice, and big up Waffledon, big up Abs for putting this in the group chat. Once Madueke came on, obviously with Havertz, we had attack of 4 left-footed players. We had Saka, Ødegaard, Havertz, and Madueke. We had 4 left-footed players up top, no right-footers, which was kind of weird because I never seen Mikel Arteta to do that. I have seen him play 5 left-backs in one game, but that was something I haven't seen, putting 4 left-footed players in the attack. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel, football family. This is top tier content. Big up BBK, and listen to him. Like and subscribe, and go show some love to BBK as well. Go support him and go drop him a sub. Where was Saka today? Did he get on the bus? He was there, but he got locked down by Luke Shaw. He got locked down by Luke Shaw and Dorgo. Robo, I have gone for Xavi to be a new manager. So who would you go for? From free agents, who are free agents right now? If we talk about free agents specifically, right? If we go for free agents, right? Xavi, I would go for Xavi. Who else is there? Maybe Sergio Conceição, maybe. Who else is there? I would try. Who else is there? I'm just going through lists. I'm literally going through lists from free agents right now. Points per match. Let's go points per match. Why not? If it would load, obviously. But yeah, I would go for. Yeah, I would go definitely for Conceição or Xavi. If we had to buy someone out, or Mancini, by the way, or Roberto Mancini, that would be another one I would be entitled to go for. If we have to buy someone out of contract, right? If we have to buy someone out of contract, right? Let's do it this way. I'm going to share the screen and see what happens. See what you think. Where is it? This one, yeah. See, well, right here. I would go either for Simeone, which is he's on Nets money. Inzaghi just signed, so he's not leaving. I would go obviously Luis Enrique would be fantastic. Ancelotti. Look at this, by the way. Top 20 paid managers in the world. Mikel Arteta gets almost 1.5 times more than Luis Enrique, Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, Unai Emery. Xabi Alonso at Madrid gets only 6.7 million, by the way. 6.7 million. Arne Slot at Liverpool gets 6.4 million. 2.5 times less than Mikel Arteta. Postecoglou is not here. This doesn't count, by the way. And this also, it's not updated, as you can see. Glasner gets 4.6 million at Crystal Palace, so 3.5 times less than Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. Kind of insane if you come to if you think about it in those terms. Ash, give him 8 and 90 million pounds. That is awesome. No, don't underestimate Leeds. Nobody's doing that. It's gonna be a rough one. Definitely against Leeds, we always have rough games. Against Leeds, we always have rough games. Against Leeds, we tend to have rough games. Arteta lied, we'll win Champions League in 3 years. Dude, he lied in an interview yesterday, day before yesterday even. When he said basically that we have more points than any other team over the last 3 years. I double-checked it. City had 251 points. Arsenal had 247 points, so 4 points less than Man City. Yeah, Martinelli is decent as a striker. Big up Mubarak. Arsenal still lacking, so we are lacking so many things. 29 likes, big up people. Push it up to 30 if it's possible. We had all left-footed players except Raya Saliba and Timber by the end of the game. How nuts that is. Zubimendi also was right-footed. Nelly's the center forward anyways. Exactly. Arteta is in love with that cup-winning Sociedad. I guess so. It's like the blood runs deep, I guess. Xavi or Zidane for me. Agree. Bro, Arteta isn't getting sacked. No point talking about this next season if Arteta fails. Next season or this season? Because this season has already started. You want him here for another season? Flick or Conte or Enrique? Dude, give them, let's just say, 15 million a year. what you give Arteta now, give it to Enrique. Give it to Flick. They're going to get like Owen's words. I would love to work in England one day. Exactly. We need a left winger 100%. 15 million is a disgrace. To be fair, they all have been there lots of less time. Once they sign an extension, they will earn. Yeah, they will. But they have also won a lot more than Arteta at Arsenal, haven't they? Like, you should be rewarded on merit you provide, and Arteta hasn't provided any. I want to Gyökeres, come on. Well, unfit. Glasner is better than Arteta. Well, could kind of even can make a point for that. Leeds United on Saturday at home. Leeds United will park the bus. Maybe Daniel Farke doesn't know how to park the bus, though, does he? Start of next season, meaning if he fails this. Exactly. There we go. Criminal that Mikel Arteta gets what he gets compared to Slot. Let's be honest. Slot needs a pay raise for winning. He will. If he performs very well this season, he will, 100%. At least he's getting a little common sense with his screwed. 19 managers better than Arteta. Only 19? Or you mean not in Premier League? I don't see Arteta surviving before the end of the season. Well, from your mouth to God's ear, I guess. Arteta ain't even better than Company. And Company just started and won Bundesliga. That is true. Anyways, let's have a quick look-see, Lou, since we have about 10, 15 minutes of the stream left. Let's have a quick look-see, Lou, what Mikel Arteta has said in the post-United game press conference on the importance of the result. Big result coming in the first game of the season at Old Trafford, when you feel that they are building something special, momentum with the new signing and the one to kick off the season a good way, and you were able to come away with the win. I'm very happy and proud of the team. On the determination of the team, yes, because we showed it in different way. I think we did two things very well. One, to take the set piece, then react to especially mistakes. Some of them are necessary, some of them unusual. But the way every single player reacted, that gives us the opportunity to win the game. If not, it's impossible. And that's how I believe. On winning despite not playing our best. Well, let's see. Let's see. Well, that gives you certainly momentum and confidence, the two important things, because you know that when you know your standards in certain aspects, which today we weren't. Being fair, we can still come away and find a way to win the game. And the team has to find the resilience throughout the season for 10 months in different contexts. Here we go, context again, to be able to do that. Of course, we have to improve a lot of things. Well, no shit, Sherlock. And that will happen very soon. But in terms of managing to get into a very positive result, that's a great way to do it. On decision-making in the final third, here we go. I think there were 7-8 situations when the ball is in completely open to play through, and we are on and we are attacking the keeper. Hold on. Were there actually 7 or 8 situations when we were completely open to play a through ball and we are on and we are attacking the keeper? I don't think we did that, though. And we give them the ball away when it becomes a basketball game. And again, a basketball game against a team that is extremely, extremely good at finishing actions with the quality that they have, that's a very difficult thing to do. That's why I talk about the reaction to that, because if I don't react in relation to the mistakes quick enough, sharp enough, you have a big problem. On Gyökeres' debut, he did a lot of things very good. You can tell, especially in our high pressing, the rhythm that we demanded, especially in the first half, we were giving a bit too much time. It's something that we have to work on, especially there. He looked out of breath after like 20 minutes. And then in the finalizing situation, he didn't have that many chances. He didn't have any chances, not that many. He didn't have any chances to do that, because as I said in the previous action before, we had to play the last ball and the line was standing still with 40 meters behind. We managed to pull up the ball throughout, exploit his quality, but overall coming away to Manchester United, winning your first game with Arsenal, it's a good start. Calafiori, he has the capacity to change the energy. Well, I'm going to skip that. On our strong record against the Big Six, here we go. The narrative is getting pushed. The narrative is getting pushed forward. Our strong record against the Big Six. I think that was the case, putting the mental block against the Big Six to bed. If you want to really put the mental block against the Big Six to bed, first things first, beat Liverpool at Anfield in 2 weeks, where we haven't won in over a decade, and beat Man City
at the Etihad. No parking the bus crap. Go toe-to-toe and show them who's boss. Because those are the two teams you always chicken shit your pants and go in hiding. It was 18 years or 22 years here at Old Trafford without winning before I came. He's giving himself credit. Credit where credit is due. I know I go in the dressing room, we won here the first game, and we are still not happy. It's a good sign. To be honest, he's not wrong. We are going to Old Trafford, and it has been a long time. On Christian Norgard's absence, he had a little issue. The medical staff will address. He wasn't able to play today. Well, here we go. Norgard's injured again. Already Norgard is injured. Here we go, people. You cannot make this up. Seriously, you cannot make this up. Anyways, that was the waffle settings with Mikel Arteta. Where were we? We will have Arteta till 2027 unless he drops below the Champions League plays. Our club will let him run out his contract. I hope not. I literally hope not. Robo, tell the fools to get out. Which fools of all of them? I think Iriola and Glasner is better. Yeah, you can make that. Yeah, big up Kwame. Thank you for dropping by. Much love, brother. Every coach better than Arteta can. I will reserve my judgment on how we will play after the Leeds game, and if we are still shocking offensively and there's a massive lack of creativity, I'm in crisis mode. But if we go to Anfield and we play like we played today, we gonna get taken into all holes from all shapes and ways and forms. I don't really want him to change how we play versus Big Six because he gets the job done against those teams with this shit style. True, but I would love to play a proper game at Etihad and at Anfield. To win for the change at Anfield. It's been 13 years since we won at Anfield. At Etihad, I don't want to be a whipping boy. I want to go there and win to make a statement that we are here to do this thing. Because we always go there and set up for a draw, at best. Because we park the bus, hit them on counters. If we manage to score a lucky goal, we then park the bus again. And it's always like that. I'm sick and tired of this. Professional liar. Yeah, he loves to gaslight. Oh, 100%. Here we go. But top six, yeah. If we sign another player, who do you think it will be? Not Eze Rodrigo, realistically. No one. I know that there are rumors about Eze to Spurs. It looks like that's going to happen. Rodrigo rumors don't think it's going to happen whatsoever. And that is it, because we haven't been linked with anyone else unless we sell someone. And even though if we sell someone, there have been no links to anyone as of yet besides Rodrigo. So unless we sell these players and actually get Rodrigo, I don't see us getting anyone. There have been reports suggesting that we want Champions League winner. Well, I read 2 days ago that PSG are willing to sell Lee Kang-in. He's a Champions League winner. Will we get him? See, Sean says the same thing. Big up, Nally. Big up, Nally. It was a shit game. We won, but we looked shit, to say the least. Hope you're doing well today, Nally, by the way. Hope you're doing well today. Some stuff regarding Arsenal. Let's go through some bits and bobs. Some minor news regarding Arsenal. Some minor news regarding Arsenal, and we're going to end the stream there because it's already past the time and we need to get into these things. Here we bloody go. Here we bloody go. That's that, and that's that. Okay, here we go. First things first. Let's do this. Let's do this one. Against Man United today, Victor Gyökeres didn't have a single shot in a league game for the first time since he left Coventry in 2023. Mikel Arteta effect, people. Mikel Arteta effect. Moving on. David Raya made 7 saves against Manchester United, more than any other goalkeeper during the opening weekend in the Premier League. David Raya won man of the match. Arsenal, best defense in the league, by the way, conceded the most amount of shots on target compared to any other team in this game week. 20 teams played, 18 has played up until now, and David Raya made 7 saves, more than any other goalkeeper during this the first game week. Isn't that saying much? Isn't that saying much how bad we were? Like, serious talk. And the last one for today from Eduardo Hagen. Jakub Kivior may leave Arsenal. Today he's out of the matchday squad versus Man United. He's not injured apparently. Talks regarding a transfer are ongoing. Porto, which sent an official offer in July, is very likely. The Pole wants to leave England. Well, if that happens, good for him. If it doesn't, well, sucks to be you, I guess. Alvarez has scored for Atletico Madrid, just looking at other games that are happening. PSG against Nantes, 0-0 still. But yeah, fantastic news. Fantastic bloody news, I guess. Here we go. We also haven't won at Stamford Bridge in 4 years. Is that the case? 2-2, 1-1. Yeah, we haven't won there for a while. We actually haven't won there for a while. I have crazy respect to Crystal Palace because of my dad. And right now I have more fun watching them than Arsenal. Facts. Seriously, facts. Watching Crystal Palace is more exciting. Obviously, Crystal Palace with and without Eze will be 2 different teams, in my opinion, but we will see. All the fans saying we have depth and bare bench now. Subs today just proved we have 0 game changers. Freeman, and Dauman. Facts. Dauman went to Manchester just because. He drove to Manchester. Well, he went to Manchester via the train, as Arsenal did. He wasn't even in the squad when Yeri was holding the bench. Nice one, Mikel. That's for the 0 shots, by the way, people. 97 goals turned into a bend. Yep. Gyökeres teammate from Brighton said he didn't think Gyökeres had what it takes to play at a top club. Well, we will see that. We will see that, obviously. Well, I hope next time Bear, happy win. They'll happy with 3 points. Besides that, not so happy. Folks, if you want to join the FPL that I new friends are in here, it's called Panic Stations League. Yeah, go join the Latvian Gooners FPL League, people, if you haven't already. The more the merrier. United did look different, though. More hungry, and Cunha front was deadly. Together with Mbeumo, they were cooking. Cunha had Zubimendi on toast, Ben White on toast, and sometimes our defense in general on toast. Mbeumo just ran through about 4 or 5 players with ease, by the way. Park the Bus FC settings from Fardetta. Yeah. This is these settings. Stoke City FC settings. Hagen more like, yeah. 30 likes, big up, people. We'll reach the 30 like goal. Big up to you all. Much love, people. 31 even. Holy crap. Big up. We are growing here. I got 82 points in my team this weekend. You got literally 2 times more points than I did. Congrats to you. Did you triple captain, I don't know, Semenyo, Haaland, or something like that? United recruited a better attack than us finishing 5th. Yeah. Yep. Yes, they did. I wanted Mbeumo at Arsenal. I wasn't against Cunha at Arsenal. But hey, Arsenal didn't think that. They much rather spend 52 million on Madueke than, let's just say, 60 on Mbeumo or 65 on Cunha and stuff like that. Or 70 on Mbeumo it was, I forgot already. Stoke, more like Burnley. Well, that is also the case. Go figure. This season will be Burnley, Sean Dyche settings. Forget Stoke, bro. If that is, like, we eat bricks, we chew wood and eat concrete and flush it down with some diesel fuel and all this stuff. Like Sean Dyche settings, that would be absolutely insane. If we resolve to that, it's gonna be insane, to say the least. That would be actually madness. Literal madness. No triple captain, put Haaland as captain and Woods as well. Okay, only Arsenal player I had was Rice. I had also only one Arsenal player, and that was Saliba. I get it. Haaland captain, smart choice, and Woods scored 2 goals today. The vice captain, also a very smart choice. For me, Wirtz got 2 points. Palmer got 3 points, which really screwed me royally over. I'm not gonna lie. Kuipers was at fault for conceding a goal. Sells conceded penalty, so that lost me points as well. And I picked, for some weird reason, Alex Moreno as a left back from Villa, as a defender from Villa, and he didn't even play. So I literally lost points just by playing one random player. I want to see you grow, man. Well done on the stream. Keep it up, mate. You're doing great. Big up, Jimmy. Big up. Thank you for the kind words. Much love, man. What you're making of Havertz on 285 grand a week, by the way, sitting on the bench. Well, if we can get rid of him, no problem. If we can't, well, that is a problem then. Because there are some random rumors that next summer he could go back to Bundesliga. There are some vague rumors. If that happens, I'm all for it. Sam Allardyce at Blackburn Rovers. Oh, bloody hell. Arsenal, big up James. Arsenal don't have any play style. They kick the ball to Ødegaard and Saka and hope. Yeah, it's Saka and inshallah and see what happens, basically. Catenaccio. Yeah. West Ham had to lose the new promoted team and getting me 1 point. I get it. I can share you my FPL just before I go off, because I will log off in about 2-3 minutes. This is my team. This is the pain I had this weekend. I realized what I did wrong, but yeah, this is the team I got this weekend. This is the team. Imagine that Dauman would have done to Shaw. Yeah, imagine what Yeri could have done to Shaw. Who you start next time, Gyökeres or Havertz? Gyökeres still. We need Gyökeres in shape. We need him to bag goals. Who thought they would get some? Yeah, true. Who would have thought that they're going to get annihilated? Who thought they're going to get smoked by Sunderland? To be honest, I had Sunderland as going down. Based on the first game, I might have been wrong. But then again, the Premier League is 37 still games to go, and anything can happen. So time will show. They might run out of steam. They might not. Only we will see. But yeah, this was my FPL. Salah got me 16 points as captain. Had Palmer as vice captain. Hoped he'd do something against Crystal Palace. I was wrong. Hogwarts, literally got me 2 points. Gyökeres got 1. Delap got 1. Fernandes got 2. I hope that they would do something, because they usually do. The one time I picked them, they don't. Saliba got 9. Munoz cost me a few points with the yellow card and everything. The Kuiper conceded the goal, so it kind of screwed me up as well. And of course, Sells conceded the penalty. Dumb the Arsenal players. They won't score loads of points playing the Arteta ball system. True. The best case scenario, what I can do is leave Saliba in there. I will take out Gyökeres for someone else, and I will replace Alex Moreno as well. I will change a few players. I know that you can change only one player, if I'm not mistaken, hence why I will have to take some penalty points for switching more than one player. But yeah, it's gonna be a rough one to take. Sunderland better business than us. Yeah, Sunderland have done more business and more enticing business than us. Even Nottingham Forest have done better business than us. Edu is cooking there. His signings today were cooking. At least Brentford lost, so I'm fine. Business. Big up, bro. Big up, most wanted. Points were important today, but we have problems in our attack again. Big up, most wanted. Today we had problems all across the pitch. Let's be real. Our attack was issues, midfield had issues, even defense had issues. We looked literally like a mid-table team, and somehow we stunk out the win. Now Wolves, West Ham look more likely to get relegated. Bournemouth may have lost, but Bournemouth looked very good for the fact that they have lost 75% of their defense. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, anyways, people, like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. But on this note, I'm going to end today's stream. So big up to you all, who everyone was here. You have been phenomenal today. 40 plus viewers throughout pretty much a whole stream. Sometimes went up above 50 even. Phenomenal numbers. You have been phenomenal today. So hopefully I'm going to see you all tomorrow, see what tomorrow brings. Maybe there will be some rumors regarding transfers, hopefully. Maybe we can do an FPL stream separately or included, like half an hour on FPL. You're going to help me to redesign my team and everything. Maybe we can do that. But for today, I'm going to be signing off. So big up, people. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day tomorrow. I know people have work tomorrow. Tomorrow, officially, my vacation, 2-week vacation from work begins. So I'm super gassed about that. But for today, I am signing off. So take care, stay safe, and see you very, very soon. Peace.